We're here at JCB Golf and Country Club talking to winner of last year's Amenity Sprayer of the Year award, Dan Waring. We're here to understand how Dan approaches different spray situations and the science behind why all that works. Spraying in longer roughs, longer heights of cut is going to represent a different set of circumstances, so it's going to come with its own set of different challenges. It's a really large, wide area to be applying to. You've got a lot more vegetation per metre squared, so it takes different amount of spray volumes to cover that. There's lots of different challenges there. Dan, what would you consider are your best tips to kind of get the best in those situations?
I'd always check your label first, and that'll give you that combination of speed and then your nozzle, which will then work in conjunction with your pressure, your 2 to 3 bar. You want to be checking your ground speed when you're driving over, because obviously not all of it's going to be smooth. Different levels of vegetation, you're going to get that boom height change. You've got to be very cautious of that. Most misconception is to increase the pressure to get it to force down into the leaf. That's actually going to increase your drift. So you want to be keeping that pressure range within 2 to 3 bar, keep that drift reduced as much as possible, and just watch your speed, just be safe and be cautious of the area that you're spraying on. So all those together will make it the best possible it can be.
So when we're thinking about the mechanics and the science of spray application, with the high height of cut that we've got here, those longer leaves, they can handle a bit larger droplet size. So the coarse and the medium droplets aren't going to run off as freely as when we were talking about on those greens height of cut. So you can have a larger droplet size, and that's still going to be acceptable in this space. If you apply a water volume of 350 to 400 litres a hectare, you're going to get good coverage, but you're going to get enough water on the leaf, but not so much that you lose that as waste and runoff. And a lower water volume means that you're not needing to fill up the tank so many times, and so you can get the job done quicker. And finally, avoid increasing the spray pressure to try and force the droplets down, because that's just going to give you small droplets, lots of them, less likely to penetrate down in deep into the vegetation.